Hi, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ed, and this is an old guy's journey into music, brought to you by Blue Plate Radio Entertainment, or presented by Blue Plate Radio Entertainment. It is Thursday, July 9th, and it's a warm and partly sunny day here in Connecticut. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all had a great 4th. It's already been a little while. It seems like almost a year ago, doesn't it? So, um, about last night. Yes, about last night. Um, I sucked. At least I think I did. I went to a jam with these folks that we've been getting together with, these gentlemen, on different nights, different odd nights in Branford, Connecticut. And I think I sucked. I was told when I left that I did a great job. Nah, I don't think so. And why is that? Well, many of you know, or maybe you don't know, I'm self-employed. I work in the technology field. I've had a technology business since 2003. And right up until the last minute I had to leave, I was working on a client issue and didn't have time to practice, didn't have time to check anything. I just grabbed my bass, grabbed my pedal board, and ran out the door, got stuck in traffic, got to the place, set up, and we started playing. And it was obvious, at least to me, that I did not do a very good job. The songs I knew and have played many, many times before, songs like Stormy Monday, Thrill Is Gone, Moon Dance. Yeah, I did all right. I did pretty good. The other songs, new songs, Red House by Jimi Hendrix, Jumpin' Jack Flash. Ooh, that was terrible. It was terrible. Never played it before. That's probably why it was terrible, and everybody else kind of stunk at it too. So that wasn't too bad. But yeah, that's what happened when you don't practice, when you don't bone up, when you're doing things at the last minute, and you try to either go to a jam session or go to play with somebody or actually have a real gig, a real paid gig. If you don't get yourself in shipshape condition, you're gonna sound like you suck. Um, Thankfully, last night, Larry, the gentleman who's the facilitator, gave us a book. And this is the music that we're working on. And it's in a format that I've seen before. As you can see, this is well, over here on this side is Born Under a Bad Sign by Cream. And this is from one of those Guitar Tab websites. And again, it's in a format I'm not unfamiliar with, but I'm not used to reading. I'm more used to reading charts and things like off of iReal Pro, sheet music to a certain extent. And there's many sites for that. Again, Larry used, I think it was Ultimate Guitar Tabs or Scores or Charts or something like that. .com. I'm a member of Muse Score, and I signed up for that so I can actually get sheet music that's been transcribed. Not all of it is 1,000% accurate. I have iReal Pro, so I can get some charts from there. But it's all contingent on what we play. For example, last night we played the Doors' Roadhouse Blues, and there's a certain progression pattern, but we didn't play that progression pattern. We pretty much stayed in the key of E, all night long. So that's something that, different groupings and different people, they play different ways, and that's all part of getting used to all this. So those have been my struggles. I made a lot of excuses. They're really not excuses, or maybe they are. It depends on what you want to talk about and how you want to think about that. But it's the process of growing. It's the process of learning. It's a process of stumbling. It's like anything else, when you're a baby, when you're first learning to walk, you're falling down, you're getting beat up, you're getting scrapes and getting scratches, and eventually you can walk in a straight line. And not fall down and not run into things and, not trip as badly as you used to. And that's what this whole process is about. And that's what I'm going for, is to eventually, even at 70 plus years old, getting better at this. So I hope you guys continue to follow me along this journey. I'll certainly report back that I suck. I'll certainly report back that I did better. I'll certainly report back that I went to a jam or went to a gig or something of that nature. As my new equipment comes in, hopefully I'll be able to, demonstrate some of the things that I'm working on or struggling with, and you'll gain some appreciation of what I'm going through, ultimately some understanding, which is fine. So again, this is Ed. This is an old guy's journey into music presented by Blue Plate Radio Entertainment. It is unfiltered, unscripted, unsponsored, pretty much but that's me. And so I hope you enjoy it. I'll post a little something up on Instagram as well. This will go up on Facebook and YouTube. So if you have any comments, you have any things you want to talk about or mention, complain about, relate the same experiences, please help yourself. It's open forum. Um, Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Thanks for following along. I really appreciate it.